I'm going to start with the edge pieces because I'm an edgy character. Little puzzle pun there, puzzle related humour.
How long have you been doing puzzles?
Look, first of all, if you're going to do this, you've got to get to know the lingo. Puzzle terms. I'm not doing a puzzle, I'm puzzling. The infinitive verb to puzzle, here used in the present tense, I am puzzling. I don't mean to have a go, I know you're new at this, but puzzle vernacular is an essential element of the puzzling experience. I don't want you to miss out on anything. If anything, the puzzle's doing me. It does start to feel like that after a while. I do sort of form a spiritual, I'd say a spiritual connection with the puzzle. Though we are separate physical entities, our minds and our souls are in fact connected in a stronger way than you would ever be able to understand. I must impress that upon you. Anyway, to answer your question, long time, for as long as I can remember really. I was brought up puzzling. Mum and Dad, they had a good team going. Both strong puzzle enthusiasts, but they never took it as seriously as I did. I've always had it as an hobby, only really turned it into a career in the last 10 years or so. Basically what's involved in the job is old ladies or the blind, basically anyone who is unable to do a puzzle for whatever reason will bring their puzzle to me. I'll complete it for them in exchange for a small fee, and then they just come and look at it.
Did you know some people call it jigsaw?
Well, look, before you open a can of worms, can I just invite you to look at the box itself? Now look, that Ravensburger puzzle. It says jigsaw nowhere on this box. Now, there are some practitioners in my field who would go so far as to actually deny the existence of the jigsaw. Now, I'm not saying I'm one of those. I have the utmost respect for everyone in the industry. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I don't like to get into it personally. I don't want to get into all this modern stuff. I'm a bit of a traditionalist. I want to stick with what I know, and that is puzzling, essentially. Is that an edge there? No. Easy mistake to make. So sometimes the prong will be covered up by another puzzle piece, so it looks like an edge, but it's in fact not, although that is actually an edge. Oh, that's a corner in fact. But yeah, sometimes that happens. You think it's an edge, but it's not an edge. Just got to be very careful when you're scrutinising of the individual pieces. Is that an edge? No. In fact, that, unless I'm very much mistaken, is a left-facing double prong overhang. They are very common, but still a very important piece of the puzzle. I am a bit busy today. Got to get this done for Mrs. Edgebottom. She's a bit of a tricky customer, doesn't hold with late puzzles. She will actually sometimes bring a magnifying glass and actually inspect all the puzzle pieces to make sure there are no errors. And although I admire that in a fellow practitioner, it does make my job a little bit more stressful. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful puzzle piece. Can you see that? The full prong, or the quadruple extrovertus to give it its Latin name. That is not a common piece of the puzzle. In fact, that is probably unique, apart from this one here is also quadruple extrovertus. This one here, the quadruple introvertus, or the four hole to give it its slightly crude nickname, that one you could say is the opposite of the spectrum to that one. In terms of surface area, this one quite a small surface area, that one quite a large one. It would be nice if all the puzzle pieces were the same size, there'd be less discrimination, but that's just life, innit?
Some people might say it's not a real job.
What people? Well, what do they know? Nothing. They don't understand the art that is puzzling, that's their problem. Of course, I am on the dole as well, but problem is, I don't have time to go and get it because I'm busy puzzling all day, so I just employ a little Armenian boy down the road to go and get it for me.
You employ him?
Yeah.
How do you pay him?
With the dole money. I just let him keep it like as a reward for helping me out.
So, what do you get out of it?
Well, nothing really, but the moral victory is mine. I did used to go out with the girls sometimes on Saturday night, have a bit of a bop down like the local disco and that, but it's a bit frivolous, innit, music? I mean, what's it for? I prefer academic study to the eclecticisms of modern life. The life of an academic is a lonely one, but I don't mind. I mean, what's that saying? They say if you love your job, you never have to work a day in your life. I have not worked a day in my life. It does get quite stressful after a while, knowing that now I'm working on a deadline. It's got to be done by today. Yes. Been looking for that piece for ages. The last bit. Finished. It's beautiful. It's moments like this that I just live for. Right. Well, now I've finished the puzzle, it's time to make a start on the blood sacrifice. For every corner. Did you want to film this bit? It might not be appropriate, it gets a bit intense. The ritual is complete.